Yeah, I'm chomping ice. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. John Magnum here, Somerset, Kentucky. Care packages come today. So, a couple of these come long distance, but they come like another package off screen here, brought by somebody within a couple of counties of me. I have this special mail person, we'll say mailman, special mail person. This here, she saved for me for a few months. With everybody working up until now, it's hard just to get out of town and do what you got to do. This is Priority Mail Express. These are gifts from Canada. I'll get to that in a minute. We'll do that first, then we'll talk about the mail delivery person. As you can see, the bag has done been opened. Miss Celeste, I saw where am I at? On potato chips. I'm sorry, I had a snack. That's all I've compromised. Now, if Miss Renee, my mail person, compromised something, that's up to her. All I know is what I've got right now. Yeah, I'm kidding. I've got a pretty little note. I'll look at it in a minute. Okay, first bag. I'm going to say this is going to be short and sweet, and as long-winded as I am, this shoot ain't going to happen, especially with commentary along the way. These are okay. I know what she's trying to do. These are Canadian rockets. Now you know what we call these particular candies here in the U.S. These are Smarties. No, the ones in Canada. Thank you, Celeste. You're a sweetheart. I knew that was coming up. These are their Smarties. What I just showed is the other one. It's what we call Smarties. These are, says Nestle. I've heard they're sort of like M&Ms. When I work them into a review, we'll find out. But no, I was joking to her about Smarties, and that ain't a Smartie. I said, well, it is what we call down here, well, you got biscuits, you got biscuits. You got, every country has their own language or slang for this, that, or the other. I know what a biscuit is here, and it sure ain't a cracker. But, everybody else, you got a cracker, you call it a biscuit. But, oh, she sent me a whole bunch of, this bag here is drinks. I can't, cinnamon apple, chamomile tea, blueberry superfruit tea. I'm not sure how my camera's doing. These are going back in the other envelope and just absolutely screwed everything up. We got pomegranate tea. I assume that's tea instead of coffee. Caffeine free pomegranate. It's got to be tea. I ain't had pomegranate coffee yet. Now, me and Renee tried adding chicory to our coffee one time, and all I'll say is I'll let you get her review on that one. Chai, green tea. This is pomegranate raspberry tea. And she's having a little bit of fun with me. I'll explain a little bit farther. Strawberry tea. She knows I'm from southern United States. Now, down here, we are used to iced tea. Hot tea, I mean, Britain, other countries, they're used to it. Down here, that's, shall we say, not commonplace. But after doing the reviews, I got into hot tea. Therefore, I have Irish breakfast. Like I said, ain't got my good glasses on. I got my cheap glasses on. Irish breakfast, black tea, breakfast tea, and cranberry hot apple, old style. Oh, cider. Okay, apple cider. Very cool. Well, I'm glad I read that side first. If it was this one, I wouldn't have a clue what it was. Again, going through very fast. There's some Smarties. American Smarties. Celeste is from Canada, but she does put up with my humor. I do, well, she picks on me and I pick on her, much like everybody else in this community. Decaf, vanilla nut cream, Stash brand, again, unknown, but I do know what ingredients are. Another apple drink, spiced apple drink. I assume that's another cider. Twinning English breakfast tea, sweet. I'm not sure I've had the Twinnings before, but doing the British ORPs, I love their breakfast tea. Very mild, very good. Pomegranate raspberry green tea. She has given me so many options on drinks right now, I don't even know what to do, and I ain't even got to the other bag. Well, I'm going to have to rush this one up. Battery's getting kindly low. Nutri-Right, hot chocolate, chocolat chaude. Chaude. Well, if you're French, you tell me how to do it. Otherwise, pardon my French. Okay, boy, that battery is dying fast. Okay. Canadian candy bars. We have the crunchy bar. It says Cadbury. We all know the Cadbury name. I'm going to just throw it in one bag. I already snacked from one of the tater chips I told you. So, Coffee Crisp, I've heard about them. I've only had one. I didn't take much coffee in it. It was a good candy bar. And this one is, oh, that's Mr. Big. Okay, I'll be nice and not reserve the no, I ain't gonna say nothing. Just be nice. Oh, sesame snaps, sesame bars. I love these. They're in British rations. They're in a few more. Most of them are stuck together. They're hard. They're tough as a hide. But if you love the flavor, you love the honey, what puts together. These are. I didn't go in the box. I'm eating it now. Sorry. Nescafe, sweet and creamy. I assume that would be a 3-in-1 coffee. You know what assume means? Well, any of the soul ones do. Big Turk. Oh boy, that goes back to when I was not going to make a joke on not the crunchy, the Mr. Big. If there's any humor to that, you'll have to decide yourself. And after that statement, guess what the next one is? Oh, I should not have opened that. fine conference. Uh, Coffee crisp. This is hot chocolate mix. You know, I've been kind of down and out, mentally wise, physically wise, etc. Oh, there's a gold coin chocolate. Got to add that into it. I've got other stuff offline, but and I've got this ultimate maple cream. Anything that says maple in it, like ice cream, whatever, and French version. You know, for some reason, them Canadians like to talk a lot of French, but this side I can understand, and I know I'm gonna love these, and I know my wife and my youngin is too. Dogs ain't gonna get a chance to share them unless somebody drops them back, cause these are gonna be good enough. Everything here. If I do a review, I'll usually, share a little bit with my dogs. Uh, oh, back to what I was talking about. Everybody's stressed out. Nobody's in the mood to do nothing right now. I've talked to friends over the internet and on the phone. Now, a certain little lady, somewhere down there around Cypress, Texas, I said, I've got stuff to do. I just don't want to do it. I'm not enthused. I'm not happy doing it. He said, well, when you want to do one, you do one. I got this today. All this. And no, the battery will run out before I get through it. She said, when you're in a good mood, you'll want to do a review. I tell you, I done ate the Marmite tater chips. I'm saving that for here in a minute. Sorry, Celeste. No, that's going to go good. But Miss Nina told me when you're in the mood, it feels right, you'll do one. I'm doing it now, and I'm running on a low battery. I got like I said, this is from Celeste. Hope you didn't pause too fast. Let's see what it said. John, I have included several treats for you to enjoy. I know that. You're not overly keen on sweets, and there are a lot of them in your package. I'm not overly keen, but if I have the notion and that's what I want, that's what I'm going to do. I have no problem with sweets. I am not going to do them all at once, but I'll space them out. I'll show them out, this, that, and the other. Trust me, sis. You'll have to eat them all for yourself, taste and share. I plan on sharing since you were nice enough to tell me that. I did share a few things today with my personal mill person, Miss Renee. And if the battery goes dead, this was going to be the next part. But, let's see. Thank you as well. This is my way of saying thank you for supporting me and my channel. And I do my best to support everybody's channel. I get behind watching. You know I get behind reviewing. Last week I put out 2, and that was the first one in probably 2 months. So. However, my personal, had it up there. That was the Marmite tater chips. I can get rid of that now. Into the bag. You know, them was Marmite, Vegemite, very solid. I've still got some set here that some friends have sent me. You can mix it into dishes, and it definitely adds salt, adds texture, and I don't know, something else. But on the chips, it was a small pack of chips, had just a little extra salty. It worked very, very well. I have no problem with that. Okay, boom, I'm last smile on my on my last bar of my camera. Let's see how much of this I can pull off and see if I have to call this part 1. No, we're going to get through it. Okay. Miss Renee Allen. I'll have to readjust. Oh boy, I'm going to have to readjust the you know what out of that. So. Well, the camera don't go any higher. She was the messenger to bring Celeste's food over she's had for a while, and nobody's had time to go anywhere for a while. She also brought me reduced sodium case. Geez, oh frick, another case. She is nice enough to... I don't know how y'all know Renee. She's a sweetheart. That's the best I'm going to say. I'm just going... Oh boy. Camera's flashing, low power. I'm going to have to rock and roll. One of my knives, Shawkers. United States Army camp knife. I use it sometimes. I got Glenn's Apple Stump, Bushcraft, F. Didn't know which one to use. I've got the Reaper, I've got the King of Hearts, I've got so many swords it ain't even funny. So, today, just to get through it real fast, closing up Shawkers besides one blade. That's Shawkers. Gwen, Apple Stump, Bushcraft, and no, I've not tried that oddball can opener blade. I will, I promise you. That's the blade that freaked me out when you sent that to me as a bonus. That wasn't in the prize one. You sent it me this nice knife as a bonus. Very cool. Open that, shut that. Let's see. Glenn's opens that side. And Mr. Shawker. Them straps are tough. Wasn't a whole lot of difference. Okay. Here comes the fun part. I may have to put it on pause because yeah, I'm going to. My battery's down. I ain't gonna waste time. Hold on just a minute. Here we go again. Full case here. I'm going to put it on pause and I'm going to move the box. I hate to do this to you. Camera is about ready to die and it's going to be hard to get through this. Move the side. I'm going to show each and every meal as fast as I can, and that's on my mind right now. So bear with me. Subpaco, reduced sodium, emergency rations. Here we go. Gonna sound like an auctioneer. My camera's getting ready to go down. I hope y'all have a good night. Courtesy of Renee Allen and Black Dog Bob, etc. Okay, the first one is a chili and macaroni. Next one is I got 2 chili and macaroni. I have no problem with those issues. I ain't got time to move them. My battery's down. Vegetable lasagna. I got the vegetable lasagna. Again, no problem. Good meal. Beef ravioli and meat sauce. Dang it, camera. Quit blinking that light at me on the battery. That spooks me and makes me be more screwed up. Beef ravioli and meat sauce. I don't care. If these duplicates, so far I ain't seen a bad meal yet. Spaghetti meat sauce. Good Lord, who ain't gonna eat spaghetti? Oh, I'm gonna have to stand up. Another spaghetti. God. Another spaghetti. We got reaching again. Penne pasta with vegetable sausage, crumbles, and spicy tomato sauce. Brilliant. And again, another one of those. Duplets, I don't mind. If it's good meal. Pasta is always a good meal. Oh, got another tortellini. I got one here I've got promised for review. Now I've got another one. And the way this is going, I may have one more after that. So anybody wants to, guess what? Yep. Anybody wants to do a tag team? Well, I can do at least 3 right now. And the last, what do you got? Another chili mac. Now, the low sodium meals get a bad rap. This is civilian version. They're not a bad meal. Sometimes they just need a little more seasoning than what they come with. A certain little bird today said, no, it's in your head. The reason don't taste right because they don't add, say on the tortellini, they don't add salt and pepper as an addition. That little bird told me nutritional information, cholesterol, sodium, blah, 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 is the same. They might give you a pepper pack or something like that. I'm going to have to look up. I question her on the taste of if it is. Believe me, I don't question her often, but no, this one I'm going to do. Renee Allen. This part of it, Black Dog Bob, thank you. Celeste Enoch, thank you for the first part of it. And I told you I love him sesame bars. Camera says, you're dying, you're about dead. Your snacks will be worked into my reviews. Big box of meals. Renee, Black Dog Bob, thank you. I've still got more of yours to show. Tracy, I still ain't got that 24-hour ration. Oh, Ben and Candy. So you know, I received this today, and I'm not going to say the Chinese meal that you sent me was compromised. I will say, you know, I had an extra on a bar or two. I may have loaned 1 or 2 pieces for somebody to try. Not saying I opened the bag from the bottom and it'll look like on screen when I do the review. I never knew what was in it, but anyway, you know how many bars was in it? Well, there's going to be 1 less of type A and 1 less type B, or was it type 1, type 2? I shared the wealth. I know you would have no problem with it. Again, Art and Nina, thank you the other day. She said, when you feel like posting, you're going to post. If you don't want to, don't, cause it ain't going to be worth nothing. Well, I feel like posting this and probably ain't worth nothing, but you know, I've had a good time. Everybody's under stress right now, and tell you what, I had a visit from a friend from a couple of counties away, and that kindly snowballed this effect. Nina, as always, you're right. If it feels right, it will be. If it ain't right, just sit back and shut up, because nobody wants to listen to a boring review. And this may be boring, but I ain't sure as hell I ain't shut up for damn near a close half hour. So, tell you what, this is John, Peace, Magnum, Somerset, Kentucky. I had good friends from Canada send me stuff. I'm sorry it took a little while to get here, but you know how that goes. Everybody's busy. I've got good friends in Kentucky that sent me this. Yeah, bumped the camera. I thought I was doing good about that. Oh well. Anyway, bumped the camera. No, I'm good on that too. So, good friends, good times, good eats. God bless us all during a little bit of a stressful time, but no, I will get through it. You're still flashing. I ain't died yet. Celeste, I want that sesame bar. Sorry. I may not get through eat the way my camera's doing, but I love them, the British ORPs. And again, you got three little thin ones on this, and of course they're all stuck together, but I love the taste of these. By the time you get them, it might be one gigantic block, but no. I love these. Everybody I've mentioned here, uh, from meals to sport to knives, thing's a lot of bull to me. I think you know that. Say what I think. Number one, thank each and every one of you. And I hope we all can remain semi-sane until this situation. I'm not allowed to use certain words. Thank you, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Not allowed to use the virus word or whatever. But we'll all get back to normal. If we got good friends, got good support, how the hell are you going to beat that? How can you not get through anything with that? Now, I'm just saying that, you know. I'm an old bald-headed fat man from Kentucky, but hey, speaking my piece. Peace, John Magnum. Thank you all for certain gifts, and thank you all for your friendship and patronage. I'm glad somebody takes time to watch me. Don't have a million reviewers, and don't care if I do. If I've got a few that just like to watch me and have fun, I'm happy with that. I ain't got a problem with it. So, hey, peace and prayers, y'all. You and yours be good. Okay? John, Magnum, peace.